So please make sure you warm up for football, okay? And if we say come over, that doesn't mean everybody goes scatters and kicks the ball finally. It means come here. Stay away from the cones. Go around the cones, man. Same thing. Chase, chase, chase. You can change directions as well if you want. And get him, and get him. Just play, man. Don't worry, but just play. Keep the ball at your feet and go. All right, so we're at the whiteboard. Enough of that. Moving on. So last week was about what? Yeah, when you lose the ball, where do we have to go? We're going to get into a defensive structure. So we're going to defend as a team. Today's going to be about, okay, perfect. We are now defending in our good structure. Now how can we win the ball back? So we've done this one before. You've probably done a soccer training too. All right. We are the yellows. Where do you think we have to get the ball? Other side. Perfect. Reds, what are you trying to do? You're trying to intercept the ball. The closest person wants to get close as possible. All right. Then what does the other people do? And while we're doing this, do we just watch the guy with the ball, or are we going, crap, Alfie's there, can I maybe block? Or crap, Anthony's behind Cuba, can I block the passing lanes? Do we just watch him, or do we go, crap, okay, maybe I gotta go there. Because what do we want to do? We're trying to intercept. We just want to run for the sake of running, or do we still want to choose the right moments, still want to keep the same defensive structure? So if yellow has the ball, yes, someone can win it, but then what do the other two reds do? Keep me our structure. So one thing I noticed before I said it, what did you guys notice? This guy would come out and try to win the ball, they switch it, and this guy's still trying to chase it all the way over there. So please make sure you warm up for football, okay? And if we say come over, that doesn't mean everybody goes scatters and kicks the ball finally. It means come here. Stay away from the cones. Watch out, watch out. Stay alive, don't fall asleep. Can't bounce off the walls, let's play. Of course you can't. Here's a ball. That's cheap. Well done though. Let's go. Get it through the gates, get it through the cones. And change, rotate. Go around the cones, man, same thing. Just play, cones are fine. Here's a ball. Good, Rio. Can you win it, Satiri? Well done, Vincenzo. Well done. Oh, James trying to be too slick. Play simple, my friend. Chase, chase, chase. You can change directions as well if you want. And get him, and get him. He's good, he's good. He's a ninja, that guy. Go on, Joseph, go on, Joseph. Win it back, Harris. Get it through the cones, well done. Oh, slow. Good, Cooper. Good left foot, well done. Well done, James. Make sure you reset properly. So make sure you're opposite ends and stuff. Good, Suts. Let's go, Anthony. Show me those skills. Win it, Cooper. Win it, Cooper. Legs like chopsticks. Good, Orion. Get it, Orion. Up you get, up you get. Just play, man. Don't worry, but just play. Keep the ball at your feet and go. All right, so we're at the whiteboard. Enough of that. Moving on. So last week was about what? Yeah, when you lose the ball, where do we have to go? We're going to get into a defensive structure. So we're going to defend as a team. today's going to be about, okay, perfect. We are now defending in our good structure. Now how can we win the ball back? So that's what today's about. All right, we've done this exercise before, but we're going to focus on the defenders. All right, so I'm going to point to you and say a color, put that bib on. So we've done this one before. You've probably done a soccer training too. All right, we are the yellows. Where do you think we have to get the ball? Other sides. Perfect. Reds, what are you trying to do? You're trying to intercept the ball. Okay, if you intercept the ball, you're allowed to have a quick shot on goal. All right, makes sense? Hey? Probably. So we also have a joker, a black. So we can use Joseph to get to the other side. But once he's in the middle, Reds, you can win the ball and steal it off him. All right. So, ball with me. If the ball's to Satiri, Reds, what do you think we have to probably do? Aris, where do you think you have to do? Shuffle over. If Satiri's smart and sees the wall, he switches. Riyad, do you stand there and perfect. Well done. All right. And oranges, are you standing still trying to move to get the ball from us? All right. Reds, you want to try to stay in the yellow grid. All right, let's see how we go. That's 2 points for red. Count your points. Yellow ball. Play. Good. That's 1 point for orange. Count your points. Good. Another point for red. 1 point for yellow. The closest person wants to get close as possible. All right. Then what do the other people do? And while we're doing this, do we just watch the guy with the ball, or are we going, crap, Alfie's there, can I maybe block? Or crap, Anthony's behind Cuba, can I block the passing lane? Do we just watch him, or do we go, crap, okay, maybe I can go there. Because what do we want to do? We're trying to intercept. All right, and what are we trying to block? Passing lane. Go towards the player a bit, perfect. And now, when we're covering, does that mean we're in line with him and far away? Or does it mean we're close and behind the player? So we be close and in behind. So that's what we think about. Okay, who's pressing the ball? Okay, Vincenzo. Can I get close to him and behind him? Instead of in line with him and far away. Because this ain't good, because what happens? Big straight line they can pass through. But if we get close and behind him, now can Joseph pass through me? Probably not. And then who's covering me? Perfect. Are you in line with me, or are you close and in behind me? Perfect. That's what you want to think about. And if you're smart, what do you want to do? Play. And we're live. Now where do you have to go? Good, yellow point. Well done, yellow. Well done, Satiri. Play. Reset, play, reset. You just want to run for the sake of running? Or do we still want to choose the right moments, still want to keep the same defensive structure? So if yellow has the ball, yes, someone can win it, but then what do the other two reds do? Cover. And let's say reds were very, very in a bad position. We can talk to James and say, what? Wait, relax, we're not ready. We're allowed to communicate. Otherwise, you just start running around in circles and you get very tired. All right. One wants to press. But remember, it's who's closest to the ball. So if Satiri has the ball, play to Satiri. Who's closest? Alfie. So I'm going to try to press. But if Satiri switches it, am I going to be the genius who runs all the way over there? No. Why would I do that? Orange already there. So, can we think about that? Whoever's closest wants to press the ball. So if they switch it, I don't want to run a marathon all the way over there. Because as soon as I get there, what's he going to do? He plays it. Yeah. So whoever's closest. So yes, they just switched the ball. Now I don't need to chase. Who can go? Orion. And now what would I do instead? I would tuck over. If it plays back to Satiri, yeah, play to Satiri. Is Orion going to chase all the way over there? No. Orion will tuck over. So think about that. Don't just run around in circles. Let's play yellow. Anthony, if you're closest, you got to go. So please remember these rules. First and foremost, no balls. We need a good work ethic, and please have open ears. We need you to get better and better, okay? So what do we need to think about when we're defending? What are some things? Alfie.
Yeah. Communicate more.
Communicate more. Communicate for the sake of communicating, or what should we tell our people?
Like tell people who's going in and
Yeah.
where you need to be.
Perfect. Yes, sir. Moving, as in moving where and why. Yeah. Yep. In terms of defending, what else? Riyadh. Keeping our structure. So one thing I noticed before I said it, what did you guys notice? This guy would come out and try to win the ball. They switch it, and this guy's still trying to chase it all the way over there. And what happens? Then everyone's going everywhere, and we lose. Well, Riyadh said structure. Yes, James. Yeah, in terms of attacking, yes, but we want to learn about defending today. Cooper.
Covering people.
Yes. Who are we covering? Who are we covering? Teammates. Who in particular?
The one that's pressing.
Yeah. So who's the one that's pressing?
Closest.
Yeah, the closest player. Because he's closest. May as well go there and win the ball. That makes sense, right? But we're not defending as individuals, are we? We've got to defend as a team. Yes or no? Yeah. So if there's one guy playing, trying to defend, it's easy to beat him or pass through him. So we would need these guys to cover. By that, do we go like this? How do we cover? What does covering mean? We want to get close to them and in front or behind or where? Behind. Because if you don't, what happens? They pass straight past you. But if I do this, what are they going to do? Pass to me, or they're going to be smart and switch it. And in that case, that's football. You got to work and get across. All right, so make sure you're covering somebody at all times when you're defending. All right. Once you cross it, what do you do? Get the ball back of the line. Let's play. Make sure you're out the way. All right, that's enough of that. So, we're at the whiteboard, what do we do? Listen, normal game, as always. However, if your team intercepts the ball, where's the ball? If they intercept it, perfect, and we score, 3 goals. But you only have 5 seconds after you intercept it. All right, the trifecta, exactly right. Who's covering? Well done, Cooper, good covering. So yellows, what was last week about? We've lost the ball. Where do we want to set up? Do we need to chase them up here, or can we hold off a bit further back? And do we chase by ourselves, or do we hold and defend as a team? Remember the things that we learn each week. Let's play. Hold the ball for a second. Orange, show me the same thing. Now, what do we want to do? What's last week about? We've lost the ball. Can we get into a defensive structure? And now from today, what are we doing? Let's play. So is this a diamond? Is this the shape that we want? You tell me. And now, what do we have to think of? Do we just watch the guy with the ball, or do I from here got to go, okay, can I make sure Aris doesn't get the ball? Or can I make sure whoever else can't get the ball? We need to make sure we're not just looking at the person with the ball, we're looking around, because what are we trying to do? Intercept, win the ball, block passing lanes, okay? Well done, Aris. So when we're defending, what are some things that we need to think about? What are some things we spoke about? Covering. Who are we covering? Each other, really. So if Blue's got the ball, yeah, someone's got to press, but someone's covering. And then someone's covering the person who's covering. Someone's covering the person who's covering. We have to cover each other. All right? You always have to, because if one person's standing here, what on earth are you doing? Who are you helping? If the ball's here and we're defending here and you're hanging back here, what are you doing? Anything? Nothing? No. Okay. Yes, if the ball gets played over here, as a team we go over here. Because what don't we do? Defend as individuals. We have to defend as a team, man. Leave it on the ground. All right. What else do we have to do? Do we stare at the person with the ball?
Press. Press.
But we have to check what? What's around us. Because what do we need to block?
The pass.
Passing lanes. You have to do it. If you slack off, man, and you don't have a good work ethic, you're not going to be very successful.